Hi, my name is Hubert, and I represent Love Does Not Exclude Association, or Miłość Nie Wyklucza, which is a Polish NGO working for LGBT plus community here in the country. I want to talk with you a little bit, or tell you a little bit about the experiences that I had, and to some degree I still have, working in my organization in terms of fighting disinformation and also trying to cope with the fact that your own government is targeting you. So really, a general rule of thumb would be the first thing that you should do if you find yourself in a crisis like this is find your community. Regardless of the type of work you do as a non-governmental, regardless of what group of people you are trying to aid, help, consult, work with, that is your first target group and the first audience group with whom you should also communicate. Now, in this communication, it is very important to first get to know them, try to understand what makes them tick. You should probably more or less have an idea about that since you're working with them. But at the same time, it's also worthwhile to understand them communication-wise. So first of all, forget about just informing and educating. It's too little. It's not enough. It's insufficient. You need to stir emotions. You need to engage people and mobilize them and motivate them. And that's even the most important part, I guess. You should understand their values. So without those elements which are emotive rather than rational, which have to do with our emotions and motivations rather than with the things that we know or understand, without those elements, it will be very difficult for you to engage in a closer manner with your target group. The reason why you should begin with your own constituency, so to speak, so the people you are closest to as your designated audience, is because it will be probably the easiest step to make. It will be the easiest group to understand. Those people may be similar to you in some sense, so it will be very easy for you to sort of imagine the kind of values that are important to them, the kind of things that they want to protect, but also the kind of threats that they are worried about. And once you know it, you can begin with constructing your emotive communications, which are focused on mobilizing them and calling them to action. And when it comes to calls to action and trying to make people do things rather than just listen to you and nod, maybe, well, there are lots of things you have to remember, but there are some really general rules that I'll be talking in some other videos as well, so stay tuned.